So the Boss Lab is for the purpose of helping any stylist, no matter what level of competency you are at. It's about amplifying what you've already done for yourself. It's not about giving handouts, because people don't like that. It's not about making anybody or building anybody. It's not about that. It's just about giving the leg up and giving away the game that I got, that I found from like hard work and just researching and studying, because my brain is always working at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So I wanted to give that stuff away. Honestly, with Boss Lab, it's like giving back. It's paying it forward, because Miss Atia, she was the truth, man. And she didn't have to be as open and as eager to help me develop as a stylist as she was. So I just want to do the same thing for others. And with the Boss Lab, all I do is pretty much how you see people offering classes and stuff. If you pay for a class, I give you a month to come in the salon and build your brand. That's what I do, because I want to help people achieve their goals. I have plenty of space that I don't need. I got the salon to be my studio. It was just for me to work for myself, you know, just so I can have a place, a nice, clean, professional place to do hair. And it just happened to be pretty big. So, I mean, I had the extra space, and then now I have a vision and a way to use that space. So I decided, why not help other people if they have absolutely nowhere to work? Come into a nice space and work, and you get a free month. How about that? Just for paying for a class. You can't beat that. That would be for a beginner. If you're a beginner, you pay for a class to learn how to do something. You pick your niche, whatever you want to learn and focus on, and then you get a month to build your clientele. You're going to practice that skill until you become proficient at it over that 30-day period. Your hustle will determine your outcome. If it were me and somebody gave me a free month back then when I was trying to get started, I would have killed that. I would have been in there every day, taking advantage of some free booth rent, picking up every model I could find on the street. Hey, you want your hair done? Come on. Just so I could get my work out there, you know, and build up my portfolio so that when somebody goes looking for that thing that I just learned how to do, they find me. Because that's how I get most of my clients anyway, from Instagram, and then from word of mouth from people that see my clients. And then they just, when people come, they're like, oh my gosh, I don't have to wash my hair. I don't have to buy the hair. I'm like, nope, nope. And then they tell their friends and family. So that's how I've grown organically without being popular or without being even seen on social media. So the bag is secured for sure. But for people who are popular, man, you would really triple my bag just because you're popular. So I'm good and decent on a I don't even work every day because I don't want to. I don't have to. And I still am straight, you know. But imagine somebody who wanted to hustle like that. You wanted to work every day. You do like 4 heads a day. If you can maximize your earning potential and charge like 3, 4 a head, I mean, you can charge what you want. I charge in a fair, reasonable place for what I offer. Somebody else could offer exactly what I offer, and you could easily charge 5 or 6. And because you're popular, somebody would want to pay that. But I'm not well known. So I wanted to strategically price myself in a place where if someone didn't know me from anyone and they found me off the street, they would say, oh, wow, that's a good deal. I can't turn it down. That's what I did for myself, because I know me. I know I'm not really known like that, but I know I'm talented and I'm proficient in healthy hair care. So I wanted people to be willing to give me a try. I didn't want it to be like, dang, that's a high, steep price. I don't want to pay it. I wanted it to be where they are willing to do it. It's comparable to other people, and compared to, they're like, oh, well, shoot, the work is there, and she does hair care, so it's a no-brainer to go with her. And I see the portfolio. So that's how I recommend building your brand, building your clientele when you're starting out. Get sweet, get proficient, and then offer healthy hair care, so it's just tipping the scale in your favor, and people have no reason but to say yes to shopping with you. But long story short, let me cut it down and be more to the point with it. Boss Lab is for anyone who's interested in the beauty industry. If you have completed school already, great. It's a great way to build clientele if you've gone through your whole process of school. The problem is when you're done, it does not teach you how to build clientele. School does not teach you how to have a business. It just teaches you how to do hair, how to get licensed, and all of that. So Boss Lab will give you those skills. It will teach you How to braid, which I feel is important because it's in demand all year round. It's lucrative. You can charge upwards of $250 for anything. And then when you include healthy hair care, you can get to upwards of $3 and $4 easily without a question, without a customer asking you, why are you charging it? Because they can do the math. Other people are charging it and not including everything. If you include everything, which we teach you how to do, you'll easily get that bag. So that is the thought process behind Boss Lab. It's just teaching you how to do it the right way, do it the healthy way, the way that people want, so they can get the results that they want. They'll get the growth. My hair is growing already. Like, I just put these braids in. I'm going to be at my goal in no time. The products that I use from Stephanie Southers, the lady who made the products that I use, that I'm the brand ambassador for, she's 80 years old with waist-length hair. She is a great example of what I'm trying to achieve, and it works. So those are the products that we use at the Boss Lab. Those are the products that you'll have access to provide to your clients, and they do make hair grow. So yeah, it's designed to put you in a position to win, because school does not do that for you. It doesn't. Because I went to school, and that's why I didn't finish it. I've been to like 3 or 4 beauty schools, and then the problem that you run into is because it's so long of a period. If you don't finish in high school, you're going to run into a hard time trying to make it make sense and trying to make it work in your real life, especially once you have kids, once you work a job, just trying to work it all around it. You can make it work, but to do all of that work to get that license and then still not be able to make money from it, that would be insane. So I recommend Boss Lab. You can do that before you even go to beauty school, so you can have a solid brand. And then if you know what direction you want to go in with your beauty school, like me, I'm studying to be a trichologist. That's the only reason I'm doing that, because in Virginia, you don't need a license to braid or do natural hair care. And I already do all of that stuff, but I have some other things that I'm working towards that all of those licensures and certifications are going to be beneficial for me, and they're really going to help me do everything that I'm doing. And I'm going to keep quiet about all that stuff. I'll just tell you once it's done. But yeah, that's the ultimate point though. I mean, it's to help you monetize your training. You go and you learn how to do something because you want to do something. You want to be capable of doing something that's going to help you be your own boss. But just to learn it is not enough. So we actually give you the facility to work in. After you take the class, you have access to my place. I give you all the tools you need to be successful. I show you how I used, like, the little techniques and tips and tricks that I use to do to get like clientele flowing. I'll show you that stuff when you come to Boss Lab. It's solely like I'm developing renters, like people that can be good renters when they go to get their own space. I'm making you into a solid business person who can qualify for loans for your business, to expand your brand, everything. I give you all of that when you come to the Boss Lab. So it's not just about the hair, it's about the whole process. And the reason why I say this is beauty school done right is because I've been to several beauty schools, and it just gives you the bare minimum. It doesn't prepare you for the world outside of it. It's like you do that whole year of beauty school, you do all of those 12 years of school, and then none of that prepares you for the real world outside. That's pretty much what it is. So it's that middle bridge. It's that closing the gap, that what you need to close the gap between training and execution. This will be practice and implementation. So it's pretty much a boot camp.